Hey Maria, how are you, Tokaya? How are you? I'm only doing English tonight. Remember that Wednesdays is for English speakings only. Remember that, please. So I don't want to have any conflicts with the people that don't speak Spanish. Okay, so it's fair for them. Remember that you guys go twice. Okay. No Spanish. Probably tomorrow, depending on how I'm feeling, because I am going to the doctor. So I let you know tomorrow. I'm gonna let a couple of people go ahead into the channel. So I'm going to take a couple of minutes to relax for a minute, so some of you can get into the channel and wait for some more people to come. Remember that I was a little busy. I couldn't go live last weekend like I wanted to because of my computer being bad. But I'm right here again. And I'm going to use the Romance Angels cards tonight. I'm going to use the regular tarot and most likely the Richard's tarot. Okay, so those are the main tarots that I'm using now in oracles. So let me give myself a couple of more minutes, mix these cards a little bit more. So we'll see what's happening. So good night, good evening, wherever you are in over here in America, South America. I don't know where you are, but wherever you are. I want to give myself at least 5 minutes so I can see people coming in. And okay, so to those that are just peeking to see what I do is every Tuesdays and Wednesdays I go live in Spanish and English. So I read quick questions like but I work with the first name, last name, and birthday. And you have to give me a quick questions. I'm not here to do a long reading for you guys. So I could only answer as with a couple of cards. I use maximum of 3 cards, but with the first card I get the answer. That's how I do the readings. If you pay the super chat, if you guys see there is a little dollar sign next to the emojis right next to it. That means that you can make a donation at whatever denomination. I think the lowest that you could go is $2. I don't know what money is in your country, but what happens is that YouTube, that's the transfer of the money, so you don't have to worry about it. But if you already know how much is $2 in your currency, you can always make that donation that way. So that's the dollar sign that you have right next to where you make do the question. Okay, so let's see. I think it's almost 5 minutes. I'm just mixing the cards, and when I do the super chat, anybody, that's called the super chat. When that super chat is paid, my question becomes your question becomes a priority to me. So I try to answer that question right away. If for some reason I didn't get to you, okay, just read and you have paid a super chat, don't get mad. What you need to do, as it happened to me last night, you need to put the question again because I can only go so much back in the cards, in the in the messages. So if this message was like in 5 minutes, I don't know how many people comes live. So in the English, it's different. It's a little bit slow, but I know that eventually I will catch up, and you guys will catch up as they continue to see me. And so some people that speak Spanish are welcome to come into my channel in English. I don't care as long as the question is in English, okay? So 5 minutes went up. Let me see who's here. Ivis Rodriguez, hello. Adriana Silva, Avila, I'm sorry, hello. I'm Spanish tomorrow, probably. Ivis. Okay, Maria, I want to know if my son Aaron Pierre Browson will find a new love. Son, April 23rd, 1999. Thank you, Maria. So finally, see, he broke up with the other girl. Well, she was not good. So anyway, his name is Aaron Pierre. That's like a French name. Brossard. This pen is not good. Let me throw it out. Brossard. April 4/23, 1999. Okay. So let's see if what does the romance angels bring to him. If he's gonna find love pretty soon. I'm gonna take one card from the romance angels. The oracle is just to see what he needs to concentrating in his energy. And I'm gonna take another card from the regular right away tarot. So let's see what's going on with guys. See, I already moved. So it's like I cannot even read the question. Will Aaron Pierre Brossard, April 23rd, 1999. We'll find a new love. Let's see. Oh, there's a card that's upward. Let's see. There's a few of them. I don't like to see the cards at all. Okay. It's another one here. So how is everybody doing? Everybody's fine? Oh, Maria Brossard, you're in Texas. Awesome. And I've been there once. It's a beautiful state. So let's see if Aaron Pierre Brossard will find a new love. Thank you. Well, with the internet, we're all connected. Nobody's far away anymore. So let's see. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the step you guided to. So that means that if he had a bad relationship, he cannot freeze himself not to be in a relationship anymore. He is has the right. Let me get the holder so I can shuffle the other cards. He has the right to find and make that effort. Like don't give up just because one relationship went sour. So you think that every relationship is gonna be the same. No, it's not like that. Remember what karma is. What you put in, that's what you receive. What you put out, what you put out, that's what you receive. So try not to get stuck and into thinking that every relationship is going to be the same. So you just have to work on yourself. Always see a bad relationship as a lesson. I don't see it as a bad relationship. I see it as a lesson. Where did I make the mistake? Why did I make the mistake? And what I should not want or I don't want to do in the future. So see that in the relationship. Don't see it like, oh my God, this is my last relationship. I'm never going to love again. And this and this. No, it doesn't. It's not like that. It's like, okay, if, unless the other person doesn't love you at all, then you have to let it go because the other person is not making any effort to love you. That's different. But as long as you're single, there's plenty of people out there that will come to you. And if it's not your ex, okay, it's not your ex. So let's see what's going on with M. Pierre Brossard. We'll find a new love. Let's see if any human comes in this tarot. Anybody will come forward to try to date Aaron Pierre Brossard. April 1999. Look, see, he's over here in a situation where his wish is going on. So right now, Maria, I feel that he's gonna take his time. Maybe another 7 months. I have a card number 7, the 7 of Cups. It means that right now he's in wishes. So maybe 7 months, 7 weeks. And he's young. It goes out. It could be any time soon that he's gonna forget about this person. But right now, he's in the stage that he doesn't know what to do right now, and it's too many cards that came out. But he doesn't want to concentrate on that. So I will say that he needs to heal first and cut cords on the energy of that person that he broke up with, and try to get himself together to see, concentrate on exactly what he wants and what he's looking for. And so when he gets back on his feet and he understands what he wants, he's going to try to make the effort to find somebody else. And let's see what else. He's still stuck in the past. That's why he needs to cut the cords on that old relationship. The Six of Cups and the Seven of Cups is just wishful thinking that probably he wishes he comes back to that person, but it's not even worth it. So I feel that he needs to give himself a little bit of time, heal himself, and cut cords. The most important thing about this right now is for him to cut cords with this. Just be out there. Don't think about the person that much anymore. But I know that he's going through this, so it's gonna take a little bit of time. If I was you, I make sure that he goes out to places, and make sure that he probably just give him advice. Go to take a class, go to a bowling alley, places that young kids hang out, and he's gonna be able to find somebody. But right now, he's still connected to this old person, this old energy, and that's the reason why he hasn't found a new job, new love. I'm gonna give you one more card because I know you're a good follower. I usually just do 3 for the people that don't do any deposits on the super chat. But let me see what else comes out. You see, it's all about feelings about him. He needs to, like, you know what? If you could, like, let's say, I will do a ritual in his room, even though if you may not be able to do it to him, to like sage the room, get rid of all that energy, probably get rid of the sheets if he's used to sleep in that bed with her or whatever. Just buy him a new comforter set, all that stuff to get rid of all this person, because he is so attached to this woman that, look at her, is he's literally crying for her. And if this is not good for him, okay, but he needs to release this. So I think that the best thing that you could do, if you cannot give him a bath, try to cleanse his room and cleanse his sheets and get rid of all that energy from her. Try to work on that for now, to hopefully until maybe one day he says to you, "Oh, mom," or you can tell him, "I want to give you a bath to cut all those energies." And you don't have to use that much, or you can just use salt. So it's a good energy cutter, and it doesn't have to be all the stuff that I put on my regular herbs and stuff. But if he believes in it, I would say that will be one of the beginnings to cut cords with that energy of the other person, and you see how he's gonna change a lot. I remember I have a couple of rituals in Spanish that you could do to break up energy. The candles are very important too. The candle, if you prepare a candle, it can the candle gets all that energy from that person, and if it breaks, even better, because it's breaking anything, any bad spell. Even if that's why I don't like when people do um chain the other person, because what happens is if the other person walks away, let's say the girl did some witchcraft on the guy and then walks away, and then that person is all bent out of shape and is all sick. I'm not saying she did that, because this is not a reading like that, but it's good to just cut all those energies of negativity and whatever she left behind, and then hopefully if you could do a bath, you can even use Epsom salt. So anything that you could do to clean her up, and then after you do that Epsom salt, you can do a lavender or any or just roses oil. Put a little bit of oil in your water in your bathtub. That could help a lot too. So you get rid of something bad, and then you always do a bath that's sour or whatever, and then you do a sweet bath. That's what we call it, a sweet bath. So meaning like the flowers and stuff. So when you get rid of that bad energy, now you're gonna attract the good energy. So you can put a little bit of oil, any kind of oils that you can find. Now you can buy stuff online. Even Amazon has stuff, so you can buy something. So you can whenever he get rid of that energy from that woman, you can get the new energy with the new oils, or just put sugar, just put honey, brown sugar, anything that sweeten that person, and he's gonna feel the differences. Believe me. So that's what I feel for you, Sol Maria. So let's see who else. I hope that helps you, or that helps your son if you can do it. But right now, he needs to make the effort. And that's the reason why he gets the card, make the effort. Because he needs to make the effort to come out of that negative energy that he feels, that burning sensation that he left me or she left me, and we're no longer together. I'm crying over her. It's not the only woman in the planet, so, and it's not the last one in the planet either. So he needs to make the effort to come out of that negative energy that he's in. Okay, so let's see who else is here. He will find a new love, but I think that he needs to get rid of that energy before. So I feel that unless he does that, he's going to be stuck. So that's why I feel that he needs to, you know what I tell you is do this first, because if you don't cut cords, if you don't cut the energy from that last person that you were with, even if somebody comes to you, he will not pay attention to that person because he's too stuck on the past. So they could come, 10 girls could come, beautiful women can come into his life, but he's not paying attention until he cut those cords. He cuts the energy of the ex-partner. He will not get the new person because he's blocking himself. He's putting himself in a cage. So in order that love is going to come, because love is all over, but he needs to cut those cords. Okay, cut that, and he will be okay. So let's see who else. And then you would okay, let me see what you said, Maria. Let me see. Thank you. You're welcome, Maria. Okay, you said that my mind, I did it. Oh, awesome. Maria, I did a spiritual cleansing and light a candle. He's in Kuwait right now, so I am doing that. Wait, thank you, Maria. Okay, you're welcome. So see, even if you already did that, hopefully by the time he comes back, I don't know if he's coming back, he will find that person. But you need to, if you could do it as a mother, you could do it. You can cut cords from the other person. You can actually, if just in case to break negative energies, you can also do the coconut ritual, which is a very, very excellent, because that represents Alewa, and that is to open the path. So Alewa can open his path to meet new people. Okay, so okay, Maria. So I hope you understand. Thank you. So let's see who else is here. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I don't know. Hi, okay, Mayuri. Hi, Chile. How are you? Mayuri Claring. Hi, Maria. Could you tell me about my love life during this year, 2018? I was born August 22nd, 1983. So let's see what's going on with you. Mayuri. Mayuri. Okay, Consuelo Clarion. Okay, your birthday is 10/22nd, 1983, and you want to know about your love life. Okay, I'm going to take 3 cards. Well, we'll see how many cards I'm going to take. I'm going to take 1 card from the Romance Angels and see what comes out for you. What's the message from the Romance Angel? What's the message from the Romance Angel for Marjorie, Consuelo Clarion, August 22nd, 1983. So remember, guys, if anybody wants to make a donation, is right next to the emoji is the $sign, and YouTube makes the transfer of the money, like whatever currency is, they do the currency exchange. Let's see what else is here. Majority, love life. Okay, this is telling you that you probably try to control the relationship. So be careful. This card says let go or control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So what happens when you are a person that tries to control? This is when you want this, when you do meet someone, okay? If you get to meet someone, because it seems like you're not with anyone right now, don't try to control the situation. Don't be paranoid the person doesn't show up on time. Another card that came out was the Six of Swords. You're probably gonna meet someone when you do go on a trip, or maybe if, let's say, you go to the beach, or you go somewhere that's water surrounding. You're probably gonna meet someone at a beach. I don't know. I guess I don't know if you do have a beach or lake or a river, maybe some or a pool. It could be a pool, swimming pool, and you go there. You're probably gonna meet someone. When you do meet this person, try not to control the situation. Let that person get to know each other. If things happen that he doesn't come or she doesn't come, I mean he doesn't come or whatever, don't control it. I mean, just let it unfold. I mean, it's different that you were already dating, and but see, and you're probably gonna meet either a person that is an earth sign, or probably you have a neighbor one. So it's not gonna be anytime soon, I will say, because the ones are a person. You might meet a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries, but this person is young, okay, and is still don't, maybe they have a little when I get the knives, that means that this person is a little bit immature, so it might not be, as mature as you are, but this person is looking for someone. And just remember not to control the situation, because most of the time fire signs don't like to be controlled. Okay, so let it go with the flow. Let that things happen naturally. Like, just enjoy the time, enjoy the ride. Like if you were going on a ride on a car, that you just sit there as the passenger and just let somebody else drive. Enjoy the ride. Don't control too much. It's good to control to a limit, but when you're starting a relationship, it's not that good, because you know you still have your things that you guys want to do about each other. Okay, he has his schedule, you have your schedule, and then you're trying to squeeze each other's schedule to see when can we see each other and at what time, whatever. So Jahaira de Leon say hello, Maria. Lots of blessing. Thank you for the blessings. I need them. Okay, so she was let's see. Okay, let me see. Maria, yes, he did, Maria, like you told she was doing drugs. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. She's French. My husband is French too. She was also going out. He, like you told me, and he finally find out. You see, is that's okay, but you know what, Maria? He's in that stage that the pain. He's gonna come out. Thank you, Maria. Yes, happy to be here with you. So you know what? Don't worry about it, Maria. He's gonna realize, and it's gonna go. It's just gonna take time. Like I said, maybe 7 months, maybe 7 weeks, maybe from now to December, he meets somebody up there at a party. After Thanksgiving, it's very common for people to meet other people, because people goes to family dinners and celebration other people's houses, and you meet nice people like that. So I would say 7 weeks, especially if you already did some work for him, if you already did the candle, if you already sage his room. If you got rid of all those linens with all her energy there, it's awesome. So it's just about just a time that he's gonna meet somebody. So don't, just let him heal now and let it be, and don't force it. But he will be around. There's gonna be another woman, and that's gonna come along. So don't worry. It's just time heals the heart. Maria, yes, I'm okay. I am going to get married with Alejandro. Adi, I need to get the person's first name, last name, and birthday. And so if you want to know about Alejandro, let me see. Hey Maria, I would like to know if Julio Rodriguez 966 and me 91676, if we're going to forgive one another in being almost one another. It's been almost 20 years. Wow. What do you guys do? Okay, Julio Rodriguez and Julio Rodriguez 9666. What a number. And you're Jahaira de Leon. Yahari de Leon. We're going to forgive one another. It's been almost 20 years. 916 76. I don't know what you guys are, but let's see. Let me see what the chakra tells you. Is there gonna be a forgiveness in this with these two people, Julio Rodriguez 9666 and Yahaira de Leon 91676. Is there gonna be a forgiveness with these two people? Okay. Let me see what this oracle tells you. Grief. Someone is still in pain about this. And it's 20 years. This person needs to let go. If it's him, he's still crying over this. He's still very, very upset. Let me see what the you see the grief card right there, and it's like hurting so much, and that's his heart chakra that is in so much pain. Let me see if another card comes out for this by you guys. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So this retreat card, to me, I was about to just tell you that you probably need to send him like loving energy. I think I have a meditation in Spanish about sending love to the person that hurt you. At the end, it's gotta be. I have a couple of them, some of them. So I feel that in order for you to change the energy of the grief from him, you're probably gonna need to oh God, you're probably going to need to meditate and send mentally. Remember that what we do, the mind is very strong. What we do mentally can manifest. So if you continue to meditate, to see a retreat here, a retreat doesn't necessarily means that you're going to go to a retreat, but if you could, it's okay. I mean, you're welcome to do that. I mean, if you have a chance to go out on a retreat, go ahead. But other than that, I feel that if you meditate to into this person's energy and say, so and so, I would like to forgive each other. I give you forgiveness. I want to receive your forgiveness. So I think there is a meditation that you could do that. And what you're going to do if you practice that and you do it as often possible, you're going to try to change the energy of him. Let me see if you do the meditation, what's going to happen between Julio Rodriguez and Yahaira de Leon. I believe it's the meditation in Spanish. If go ahead and do it if you can. Let me take one card and see what comes out. Completion. See, When this happens, okay, you are gonna feel, okay, this is the orange chakra. That's the one around you, be at the bottom of the belly button. So that's gonna be a completion of a cycle. Either even if he doesn't receive the forgiveness, or he doesn't forgive you, at least you did your part and you shouldn't be in pain. Okay, so as long as you do your part, if the other person doesn't do it and doesn't forgive you, that's up to them. You leave it alone, and that's it. You did your part, and you gotta move on. You can't be thinking about this, and then eventually, maybe he grows up and understand that, he needs to do these things too. People work in a very slow pace, so maybe 5 years from now, he realized that it was his fault or whatever. And if you ever bump into him, you say, you know what, I want to apologize for what happened 20 years ago, and whatever. You are welcome to do that. And his reaction may not be what you want, but at least you let it out. So as long as you don't feel regret, you don't feel pain, you don't feel anything, and you already released it, you already did your part. Now he needs to do his part, because it's he's gonna be his problem, not yours at the end. Even if it was your fault, that we're here to forgive and forget, and and apologize when we're wrong. Because if we don't want to be, if if we're supposed to be mature, we need to understand how to forgive and forget, and learn to apologize and to say the right things. Okay, because that creates confusion. Like I said yesterday, when people talk in between the lines and they say things and they don't mean it and whatever, it just creates a chaos. So do your part, do your meditation, do you apologize to him when you have the chance. If he accepts it, fine, and if it's not, you have to move on. You did your part. So let's see what Jennifer Laura says. Hi Maria, how are you? When is Luis Jose Nolasco calling me to have a conversation? He's January 30, 19, and me 226. Okay, first of all, are you trying, Jennifer Laura, trying to manifest this man calling you? Try to, every time you think about him, put him like he's texting you or calling you, okay? So, because don't get desperate too. It could take months. People can take months, okay, to understand. And maybe you just need to go ahead and move on. If that's the case, that if he doesn't call you, move on, go out, go do other things. But let's see what he is. They're gonna have a conversation. Luis Jose Nolasco, and he's January 30, 1987. January 30, 1987. What's going on with Luis Jose Nolasco? Actually, you know what? He might not be calling you yet, because look, he has the 201s. And the 201s is about options. He might be meeting other people, or he might met somebody else. And that's the reason why he's not calling you. Okay. So probably there is, and I can feel like how pushy you are, and he might not like that. Okay, he might wanted to do things his ways. Let me see what else comes out. Let me get the one from the Romance Angels card. Let me see what that Romance Angel is going to tell you. So I feel that he might have an option of somebody else is around him, and he might just go with that. I mean, I don't know why you guys break up, or whatever you guys did, but let's see. Again, it comes out the retreat. Meditate on it, relax your situation, relax, think about what you want to do with him, because he might be, let's see what else comes out. I'm going to take one more card with the Romance Angel and see what's going on. So it could be that he has two people, and he's and let me take this card on you. Jennifer Laura is 22186. Let me see, this card is on you. See, you need to like relax. Playfulness. Forget about it, him for now. Treat yourself, do your things, because this playfulness says to recapture romance, all of your inner youthful spirit of fun and shine. So if he comes back, okay, maybe he decides to be with you. Maybe he's thinking about it. This is the retreat is the type of energy that you are thinking about what you're going to do with your life, and this is what probably he's doing. He probably is thinking about what he's going to do with you, and if it's somebody else out there, but he probably feels for you. Is your feelings for the feelings that he has for you are stronger, so he might have to make a decision, and when he does, you need to stop being, don't be upset, be happy, be playful, be happy that he chose you over anybody else if there is anybody else out there. Okay, but he's going to take his time to make a decision. He might not, he might take 2 weeks, he might take 2 months. It's okay as long as he make the right decision. And if the decision that it is you should be happy about it, but don't stress about it. Stop stressing. Stop it. You just what you do when you stress it because he's not calling you, you're just pushing him away. Okay, so just let it flow. Just do your thing like nothing ever happened, and just think that he's gonna choose you over anybody else that come in his path. That's what you need to do. Meditate that you're the best that ever happened to him. Okay, so don't stress for that. Says you're welcome. Uh, so let me see who else. So you're welcome, Maria Versa. I hope you do everything so he can open up his path and move on with that in his life with a new and a real relationship. Okay, Paul DiNardo. Will my friend Connor overcome his depression and autism? Well, autism cannot be overcome. It just has to be managed. Okay, Paul. And if you wanted to know anything else about your friend, I will need his last name, first name, last name, and birthday. But basically, autism is something that because I have a family member that has about autism, you just have to manage that. There is nothing that you can do. Some people has a lower, and some people has a higher. So it depends on who he is. So okay. So Beatrice Perez says, oh, hello, Miriam Sepulveda, 92586. Uh, no, not it's no Espanol today, only English. Tomorrow is Spanish, okay? It's for review, okay? So okay, Gabriela, I need your birthday in order to read you. And it's only one question. If you can see, I posted in the beginning of the reading, and I actually gonna recopy this so you guys can see it in the beginning. It says, uh, copy, and I'm gonna put it right here. Is it here? Okay, yes. His first and last name. Donations are welcome. And one question only, okay? I don't know if it copied the whole thing. But anyway, where you see the little dollar sign, that's where you guys can make donations. So let's see who else is here. It's Gabriela. Jesse Hernandez, 121384. I'm going to reconnect with my ex. Let's see if you're going to reconnect with your ex. So Jesse Hernandez, Yesenia Hernandez, 121384. Well, you're not giving me the name of the ex, so I'm going to concentrate on your energy only. Remember that if you ask me for your ex partner, you have to give me your ex partner's information. If you ask me about you, I need your information. So yeah, look, reconciliation. You guys are going to reconnect. You guys are going to reconcile. And someone from your past is returning to your life. So most likely you are going to reconcile. Let me take one more card, even though it's a reconnection. So you can manage this relationship the second time around. Do the things right, you know, like it's let's see. And trust. So this is telling you to reconcile and to trust that person. If you or the other person has trust issues is very hard to maintain the relationship. This person constantly needs assurance of the relationship. Or if it's you or him, I don't know who it is. So you just got to learn to trust each other. You can't be going thinking that everybody goes around cheating, and that's the biggest mistake. Especially women have it too, but I feel that the men that has gotten cheated, and we basically all get cheated. Nowadays, nobody can say I haven't been cheated, or either you're a cheater or they cheat on you. So there is always someone. So Jesse Hernandez say, are you going back? Okay. Oh God, sex. Let me see what the Polar Taurus. Hi Maria, how are you? I want to know if I will have sex soon with Guillermo Rodriguez. 7/9/1984. Guillermo Rodriguez is Polar Taurus gonna have sex with Guillermo Rodriguez. She was born May 11, 1978. And Guillermo was born 7/9/1984. Let's see if there's going to be any sex involved. I should have gotten the cards of the sexual tarot. Wow, this retreat card is coming out again. Okay. Let me see if he's coming back. If this person is coming back or you're going to have sex with him. Yes, you are. This is the card of celebration. Okay, this is the card that you're drinking, you're having a good time. The only problem that I see here, basically, when I take this card in a relationship, this means that he may have more than one person, or you may have more than one person. A card number 3, the Three of Cups and a love, is like you are celebrating, you're having fun, you're being together, but at the same time, I feel that there's more. He might have more than one person, and you may have more than one person, whichever you are. So you are gonna have sex. It's sex, love, and alcohol, like they say. Um, but it's probably just a sex thing. It's not really. With the retreat card, it's like it's probably telling you, are you really just want to have sex with this person? You really need to think about what you're going to do with this person, because look at this. This is a totally different thing. That let me see what else the romance angel tells you. Is this just a sex, and that's what you want? So see, you're gonna like really think about it, what you're gonna do, and if you decide that you want to come back to this person, you might reconcile with him if you guys been apart. But this had something has to do. There's a celebration going on, so hopefully you do celebrate, and you are just if this was a third party involved, now it's just gonna be the two of you, and that's exactly what you want, go for it. But I mean, I'm just saying you need to put everything on the table to say what is it that you're looking for, and that's the reason why you get the retreat card, so you can decide and think about it, how you're going to tell this person that if you reconcile, or if you are going back together, that you just want to be you and him, unless you want to be a third party situation and you're okay with it. Some women are okay to have three people involved. My boyfriend has another girlfriend, and that's okay because they're bisexual or whatever. If you're okay with that, I mean, whatever makes you happy. But if you're not, you need to understand exactly what you're looking for. Okay. So, because some men want to have two girlfriends, or some men now are straight and gay, and I don't know. I mean, right now the world is upside down, so it's up to you. Okay, Leandro Martins wants to know on 12/4/89 if he will be able to travel outside this year. Will I get a job to travel, or low one? Okay. I only answer one question, Leandro. So I'm gonna see if you're gonna travel outside this year, meaning outside the United States, I believe, because that again the questions are kind of vague. I don't know where you are, out of the state, out of the country, outside this year. So remember, try to be as much as specific so the cards can give you more detailed information, because I can only do so much with the cards, and it's not a personal reading. So it's different when I'm over here, when I'm sitting down with someone and I can ask you, where do you want to travel, outside the state or outside the country? Do you want to go overseas? Do you want to go to Europe? You know? So let's see what comes out for Leandro Martins, 12/4/1989. I'm going to take 3 cards and see what the cards tells you with the intentional travel outside this year. Let's see. The first card is happiness. So most likely you probably are going to travel outside because you're very, very happy. That's the ultimate happiness in the tarot. That's the ultimate card of happiness in the tarot. So that means that if you wishes come true, like you want to travel, you're going to be very happy in this traveling card. Is here it tells you had the Temperance card. Temperance card is like you need to be a little bit balanced to where you're going, or with your finances right now. And let me see one more card. Leandro Martins. One more card for Leandro Martins. I have a feeling that you're gonna probably travel, okay? When you travel, you need to be a little bit, because this is a new beginning card. Also, the Temperance is also, let me see. You could also be meeting someone, okay? And sometimes the Temperance card could represent the sign of Pisces or Virgo. So you could be meeting someone, and then when you meet that person, you are going to be celebrating, because you probably, with the Four of Wands, is a foundation, okay? So you might meet someone in this travel situation that you do, and I have a feeling you're going to meet someone more than the job, or maybe you do get the job as a new beginning, and when you get the job, you're going to meet someone outside, but you're going to be very happy, okay? Whatever you decide to do, like I said, that's why it's hard to get these vague questions, because when you throw a bunch of cards with a bunch of questions, the cards don't come out right as if I was doing a personal reading. Okay, but let's see. Jenny Fernandez says, thank you so much. I trust you. I trust in you, Maria. Okay, Paula, I trust you too. So you know what you need to do if you want to. If you probably you will have a party on the 20th. Oh, baby, that's the reason why you're celebrating. I love him and I want a serious relationship with him. Is the love of my life. Thank you for all, Maria. Okay, you're welcome. So you see, if he is the love of your life and you're ready for it, so maybe you need to talk to him and think about what you need to tell him to be able to understand what is it that you want in a relationship. Sometimes you have to put your foot down, okay, to see what is it that you want and how you want the relationship. Oh, I didn't get Juanita Miranda. Why is it in my coworker we just cannot resist the attraction? We just stare at each other. Juanita, February 2nd, 5:57. Okay, so let me take a Romance Angels card. I don't know who this coworker is, but you cannot resist the attraction. We just stare at each other. So Juanita, February 5, 1957. Let's see. Juanita Miranda and her co-worker, February 5, 1957. Let's see what's going on with the two of you with the Romance Angels cards. God, retreat card again. Oh, Jesus. This card has been coming in everybody. Okay. Okay, I don't think these cards are coming for this. Let me mix them again. What cards are these? Oh, let's see. What's going on with the Juanita Miranda? Why is he with a coworker? We just cannot resist. What's going on with the co-worker? I will have Juanita. I will need the person's first name and last name and her birthday in order to read. But let me try to see your energy, because you're asking about the other person, and that's so hard to connect without no information whatsoever. It's like you want me to get a miracle. Like, tell me, I could try to connect to your energy, but not the other person's energy. Juanita Miranda, Juanita, February 5th, 1957. And she's attracted to a co-worker. Again, look, the second card, again, it comes out twice, so this card needs to come out. Let your friends help you. So if you don't have a relationship with someone and you're ready for one, it's telling you, like, let your friends help you. That means that you may have your other coworkers try to do the connection, or you just go up and bold and say, hey, how you doing? And maybe invite yourself, because maybe you guys like each other. Let's see what's here. Okay, we just stare at each other. This person, I mean, I don't know if it's you or the other person, but one of you has some culture differences. So you may have you may be from a different country, for a different culture, another religion. So, but it doesn't mean that you cannot be together. It just means that you need to get to know the person and have your friends help you to see if you guys can connect. Okay. Jennifer Laura says, thank you, Maria. So, you need to, if you're going to connect, you need to see If someone can help you, if you have a mutual friend, or see if a friend of yours can go up to the other person. The only thing that I'm sensing is that this is another race, another country, another religion. So you might have the differences there, but go ahead and give it a try. See, this one says that allow the situation to unfold naturally. So this is telling you, like, if you do connect with this person, just let things happen little by little and don't push it. So if you really like this person, don't push it. Let it flow. Let time take its turn, and don't push the situation. Okay, it's hard to read people when I don't have the other person's information. And if you're really into trying to find out or trying to be with this person, I suggest you to do a personal reading, because it's very hard to read people without having all the information. And the most important thing that I need is that person's birthday, first name and last name and birthday. So, and I could lay more cards out to see what the scenario is. Okay. So, I'm almost done. I don't, let me see if I have anybody else. Oh, sorry. I was about to put the cards away. Karen's and Maria, I would like to know if Miguel and me will marry soon. Karen Melendez, Miguel Angel Velasco from January 22nd, 1977, and Karen Johanna Melendez from March 8, 1984 will marry soon. Or should I move on? Let's see. See, that's a good question. For who was it? Leandro Martins. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Okay, Claudia. Anybody that look at the question that Karen Melendez wrote is asking about another person, Miguel Angel Velasco from January 22nd, 1977, and her name is Karen Yohara Melendez, March 8, 1984, when married soon. She wants to know if they're gonna get married soon. Let's see what it says. This card is telling you to keep an open mind. When this card comes out and you say or move on, your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation, meaning that you might end up moving on to another person because this person that you're waiting to marry is not doing anything. See, this card is telling you to free yourself. So you feel that you need to free yourself about this person that you're in. I feeling as soon as you say move on soon, you already know that this person is not treating you the way you want to be treated. You feel like you're caged. Okay, maybe this person doesn't give you the freedom. Maybe this person manipulates you, and you know it. Okay, Karen. Okay, he manipulates you, and now this person, this is telling you, keep an open mind, because the soulmate that you're looking for could be another person, not, and it could be not what your expectation. When I read this card, to me, another thing is like sometimes you feel like you marry this person he's because of the outside. You're like a guy that has dark hair, dark skin, dark eyes, or you like someone that has blue eyes and is a doctor or lawyer or whatever. When this card comes out, it's telling you that if you're so used to dating this type of guy, the one that works in a college degree or whatever, this person may not be the one that is for you, Karen Melendez. You probably gonna end up meeting someone that probably is a construction worker and is gonna give you the happiness that you're looking for. He could be a mechanic. He could be anything it could be a blue collar job. It doesn't have to be the person that works on Wall Street, the banker or whatever. So think about your relationship, how you feel, because this is telling you to free yourself. This is telling you you don't need to be in that relationship no more because you're probably tired of this person. And let me take one more card to close if you're gonna, I feel that you need to move on because this is what you said it, and the cards is also telling you move on, free yourself. This person is not the one for you. He probably never gonna marry you. See, you have a codependency on him. So you either depend on him or you feel that you depend on him because nobody depends on nobody, or he depends on you and you feel like you need to take care of him. So that's the reason why you probably stick around with this person. One of you have a codependency on each other, or you both have a codependency on both of you, both of you. So I feel that when you free yourself, you're gonna cut this codependency because sometimes you need to let this person be an individual and learn to take care of him or himself, and then you're probably gonna find somebody else. So come back when you get rid of this man and ask me what person is coming to you, because as long as you are tied to him, you're not going nowhere. Okay, just though the little animal is tied up in a cage, that's how you are right now, because it was basically for you, not the other person. I feel that you're the one that feels tied up, and that's why he's not gonna marry you, because you're too. He knows that you're gonna be there for him no matter what. That's the way I want to phrase it. You're gonna be there for him no matter what. See the differences between the live readings and the general tarot. Is a general message compared to reading a person in alive, or the personal readings are even better because I go in detail of what's going on with both of you. So or the whole situation. Well, with that said, guys, love and light, and I'll see you in the next video. And hopefully for you guys in English, if I'm not working this weekend, I will try to go live. If it's not, I see you until the next week, because I'm also starting the videos for the month of October. So unless you guys want me to do readings, I'll do mid-month and I don't go live, or you choose. You tell me what you guys want. Shoot me an email and tell me you guys want to see me live or you want me to do mid-month readings. I don't want to do mid-month because it will be 24 videos. I like to have the one-on-one situation. I actually answering a question with details opposed to doing generals. Generals a little harder. And it's a long time because we have to upload videos and everything. But anyway, good night, everybody. Thank you for coming to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Put the little bell on the and share my video with other people that comes live, your friends, and tell them, look, this person comes live on Wednesdays and does free readings in English. And on Tuesdays, I do in Spanish, okay? And from time to time, I will do Thursday, but I don't want to guarantee because I'm going to start working. Remember that. So love and light, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Good night, everyone.